Good morning. I'm Judge Tammy Long Hayward. This is the State Court of Clayton County. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm fighting a really bad cold, so my voice is going to go in and out. But this is the December 2nd jail and arraignment calendar. I'm going to call the arraignment calendar and then I'll call the jail calendar. Um, yes. So the first name on the criminal arraignment calendar is Raheem DeJure Brown. Raheem Brown.
Judge, Mr. Brown is present in the courtroom.
All right, Mr. Brown, come up. So, Mr. Brown, you're charged with speeding in a school zone 21 to 25 miles per hour over the limit. You're also charged with concealing the ID of a motor vehicle. Did you wish to have an attorney to assist you, or did you wish to represent yourself?
I can represent myself.
Okay, are you over 21?
Yes.
All right. So, Ms. Bing, can you share with Mr. Brown what the recommendation would be for his case?
Yes, it was speeding in a 48 to 25, a $200 fine, concealing ID of the vehicle is $100.
So $200 for the first one and $100 for the second one?
200, yes.
All right. So Mr. Brown, is he NOLO eligible?
Excuse me.
No?
Excuse me.
It's okay, you can look up there.
Judge, I'm sorry.
Just stay right here, sir.
I'm sorry.
Did you hear me?
I did not. I'm sorry.
No, he's not. He's not eligible.
Okay. So Mr. Brown, so if you wish to enter a plea, you're not NOLO eligible, which means that you've used a no contest plea within the last 5 years for speeding. So you would have to enter a guilty plea if you wish to enter a plea today. And it would that I think would come with points on your license, but I can't tell you how many points. That's not what we do here. But it would, I believe, come with points on your license because it's not a NOLO, but it is a moving violation. But the fine would be $200 for the first charge and $100 for the second. But let me tell you, there are add-ons with that. There are surcharges that would make the first one $298 and the second one would be $151.50. Now, I could give you up to 60 days to pay without putting you on probation or any additional fees or anything if you wish to do that. If you needed a longer time, I have a probation option that will end as soon as you pay the fines and fees.
Okay, I need longer time.
Okay, so you would need longer than 60 days?
Yep.
All right. So I can put you on 12 months pay only probation. It ends as soon as you've paid all of the fines and fees, but you would have to attend probation reports and make sure you're making monthly payments so that you can pay down the amount, okay?
That's a lot.
And I'll
take the 60 days.
You sure? Okay. So raise your right hand for me. You solemnly swear or affirm any testimony you give in this matter will be true.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you can put your hand down. So you're before the court for 2023 CR 01983 for for speeding in a school zone 21 to 25 miles per hour over the limit and concealing the ID of a motor vehicle. You're entering a plea of guilty. By doing so, you give up the right to have a trial by jury or judge. You give up the right to have the state prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. You give up the right to have the presumption of innocence in your favor. You give up the right to confront witnesses, subpoena witnesses, present evidence and testimony on your behalf to not incriminate yourself. And if you are not a United States citizen, a plea of guilty or no contest could negatively impact your immigration status. Do you understand all of these things, sir?
Yes.
All right. Factual basis, please.
So on February 15th, 2023, officers observed Mr. Brown driving near Charles Drew High School, going 48 in a 25-mile zone. When officers pulled them over and made contact, Mr. Brown also mentioned that the tag on the vehicle did not belong to the vehicle. And the recommendation is a $200 fine for speeding and a $100 fine for concealing.
All right. So, Mr. Brown, I'm going to put you on pay only probation. I'll suspend the
Quick question.
supervision. Yes.
Quick question. She
Yeah.
said, that officer said that the tag wasn't to the vehicle and I was hiding it.
No,
Yeah.
that you had said, that you had told the officer that it did
That
not
the tag
belong
was-
to the vehicle.
yeah. The
Not that
hiding
you
part-
were trying to hide it, but
Yeah, the hiding part was the part that I was confused with, because when I bought the car from a dealership, the tag was already off, but I didn't have the tools to put it on, and he made me right then and there, when I was speeding to my gig, he made me put it on right then and there, using his tools. But I didn't feel like I was hiding it because it was on the back window.
Was it
Well-
the tag for that car?
Yep. I literally just got the car. It was a gray Honda.
well, according to the report, it said that the appropriate tag was in the rear passenger seat, but you hadn't applied it because you didn't have a screwdriver. So I don't think it's a matter of you wanting to conceal it, but just that it was not applied to the car.
Okay, understandable.
All right. So, sir, I can give you 12 months pay only probation. And what I'm going to do for you is I'll suspend the supervision fees for the first 3 months. So if you get it paid within the first 3 months, you don't have to pay supervision fees, okay?
Mhm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you, it'll be $200 for the first charge and $100 for the second. Then with the surcharges, I'm gonna ask you to go, just step through the double doors at the back of the courtroom. When you go out into the hallway, go to your right. You're gonna go into courtroom 305 and you're gonna meet with Miss James. Miss James is the probation expert and she's gonna get you signed up and explain everything about pay only probation, okay? And
All
as
right.
soon as you've paid your fines and fees, your probation will terminate.
All right.
All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, the next case is Jalaya Dunlap. Jalaya
Here.
Dunlap.
I'm here.
Good morning. You're before the court for marijuana 1 ounce or less and improper signal. Did you wish to represent yourself or did you wish to have an attorney appointed to you?
When I had court in jail, I was supposed to get an attorney appointed to me, and when I bonded out, I called that attorney months later, and they said that either they didn't get any paperwork from the judge yet, so they didn't have any information on me. So it's been a waiting game for me. So
Okay,
I
no
don't know if
problem.
but
Mr. Lynch or Ms. Tortorello, they're in court today, and I can get I give you the opportunity to speak with them today.
Your Honor, you know what, before you do that, we were willing to null plus the very first one. The second one is improper signal, $100 fine. I don't know if it's necessary to give an attorney, but that is the recommendation. We
yeah, I
want to
was
throw out the marijuana.
the attorney I guess is for the marijuana, but I don't mind paying the fee
Well,
for the improper.
the
signal.
marijuana charge will be no pros. That means it's going to be dismissed. So, did you want to go ahead and take a plea for improper signal?
Yeah, yes, I
Okay,
can.
so did you want to represent yourself? So what you're saying is you want
Yes,
to
ma'am.
represent, okay. Are you over 21?
Yes, I am.
Okay. All right, so, count one is going to be no pros. Count two, is she NOLO eligible?
Yes. Yes, she is, Your Honor.
Okay, so you also have the opportunity to use a NOLO plea. A NOLO plea means you're not contesting, but you're not saying that you're guilty. It also will give you the opportunity to avoid points on your license from the moving violation. So did you wish to do that?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so you wish to enter a NOLO plea to the second one, and the first one is going to be dismissed. Is that correct?
Are you saying the marijuana charges are going to be dismissed?
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Okay, I'm just writing everything down. Thank you. And I'm just writing everything just down because this case been holding me up for a
I,
teaching
I,
job.
I
So
got you, ma'am. So what we're
Uh,
gonna do is, at the end of this, I'm gonna ask you to send your email address to Miss Wright, who is the court's clerk, and she'll send you the paperwork directly to you.
Gotcha. Thank you
Okay,
so much.
all right. So, raise your right hand for me. You solemnly swear
I solemnly swear.
or affirm any testimony you give in this matter will be true.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you can put your hand down. So, Miss Dunlap, you're before the court on 2023 CR 04598 for marijuana 1 ounce or less. Count one. Count two is improper signal. You're entering a plea of nolo to improper signal. Count one will be no pros. By doing so, you give up the right to have a trial by jury or judge. You give up the right to have the state prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. You give up the right to have the presumption of innocence in your favor. You give up the right to confront witnesses, subpoena witnesses, present testimony and evidence on your behalf, to not incriminate yourself. And if you are not a United States citizen, a plea of guilty or no contest could negatively impact your immigration status. You understand all of these things?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Factual basis.
Yes, on March 17, 2023, officers were patrolling Highway 85 and 138 and observed Ms. Dunlap switch from one lane to the other without using a signal. Recommendation is no pros to count one and $100 fine for count two.
Okay, so Ms. Dunlap, the fine will be $100, but it'll be $151.50 total with the surcharges. Now, I'm going to give you 30 days automatically because you're not at the courthouse, but I can give you up to 60 days if you need additional time. Do you need additional time?
Yeah, when I got pulled over, he told me he was already behind me, and we was at a red light, a turning red light, and I didn't have my signal. And as soon as the green light turned, that's when he pulled me over. I didn't switch any lane. He was already behind me. I don't have a problem doing the fine, but he was already behind me from the start. We was at a red light, turned the signal. And as soon as the green light turned, that's when he clicked the light on, and when I pulled over.
Okay, did you still wish to go through with the plea?
I do.
All right, so do you need 60 days in which to pay?
Yeah, I can pay that. What
Okay.
was the amount again?
It's going to be a total of $151.50.
All right. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what I'm going to ask you to do is, do you know how to use the chat function?
Yes.
Okay, go to chat. You're looking for new chat. Under new chat, you're looking for Amanda Wright. So when you click on new chat, it should bring out a list of names. You're looking for
Gotcha.
Amanda, Ryte, and you're going to send her your first and last name and then your email address.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Can I leave? Am I good to leave?
As soon as you send that to Ms. Wright, you can.
Okay. Gotcha.
All right, so you're going to get the sentencing sheet in the mail. You can come into the Clayton County Justice Center at 9151 Terra Boulevard and pay in person. There are also instructions about how to pay online or by phone, okay? But
Gotcha.
just make
Thank
sure
you
you
so much.
pay it within the 60 days.
I will. Thank you so much.
All right, take care. I hope you get that job.
Thank you.
All right. Next person, you're free to go at this time. Next person is Jason Eric Gamble. Jason Eric Gamble. Okay, last call for Jason Eric Gamble. All right, bench warrant. Next is Colin Andrew
Judge,
Gamble.
I'm sorry,
I'm sorry, I think
Judge.
he already pled
You did him
yesterday.
yesterday.
Oh, dude. Yeah, that's the one who came in early. Thank you. I was trying to make my self remember that yesterday. I was like, okay, you need to remember this, but I just did not. All right, so Mr. Gamble already pled. Colin Andrew Hamill. Colin
Good
Andrew.
morning, Your Honor. I'm Glenn Stern. I represent Mr. Hamill. He's also present.
Good morning.
We're actually here for a plea, Judge.
Okay.
We've worked out a negotiated resolution on this case. where Mr. Hamel is going to be pleading to an ordinance violation of disorderly conduct with a fine of $200.
That works. Mr. Hamel, raise your right hand for me. You solemnly swear or affirm any testimony you give in this matter will be true.
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. So this is case 2024 CR 03198. Colin Andrew Hamel. Mr. Hamel is represented by attorney Glenn Stern. Mr. Hamel is charged with public drunk count 1, disorderly conduct count 2, and disorderly conduct count 3. Which of those is the county one, Ms. Bing?
I believe the third one, I don't know that it's been amended though.
Well, okay, if he's just pleading to county disorderly, if it's already on there,
I
it
think
doesn't.
I think there's a state and
Yeah,
okay.
so the first and second ones would be no prost. And then we'd proceed with the third one. But I just wanted to make sure it was number 3 and not number 2.
Yes, I believe it is, but it hasn't been, I'll have to look in CPUA just to be sure. And then I think it has to be amended anyway
Amended to what?
with the second disorderly, because there's only 2 charges I see on this accusation.
Oh, okay. Well, it must have been amended because I have 3 counts on mine.
Oh, okay. I don't have that amended version in my file.
So
I'm
do you need to look in the system and find it?
yeah, let me just take a look, please. Thank you.
Yeah, because when my calendar printed, probably just yesterday or day before yesterday, my detected at your front door. Mhm.
Sorry, just going a little bit slowly.
Okay.
Okay, it's going really slowly. Do you want to go to another case and just give me a little time? I don't want to hold things up.
Okay. Is it your system that's not catching up? Because
It's just
I have that it's been amended.
okay. I wanted
Miss
to just check which.
Hold on, because it matters for Miss Wright. Miss Wright, do you see where you have 3 charges?
I just have the 2 disorderly conducts and the public drunk.
That's what I mean. But
Right.
one of the disorderlies should be a county disorderly.
I think the third one is probably it because I don't
Yeah.
see anything in this count 2, and it
Yeah,
usually has the
so
county language in it.
all right, so it's been amended. So Mr. Hamel, you're before the court and you're entering a plea of, is he entering a NOLO plea or a guilty plea, Mr. Stern?
Guilty's fine, Your Honor.
Okay, entering a guilty plea to disorderly conduct as amended, count 3, county disorderly. So by entering a plea to count 3 county disorderly, counts 1 and 2 will be no pros. You give up the right to have a trial by jury or judge. You give up the right to have the state prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. You give up the right to have the presumption of innocence in your favor. You give up the right to confront witnesses, subpoena witnesses, present testimony and evidence on your behalf, to not incriminate yourself. And if you're not a United States citizen, a plea of guilty or no contest could negatively impact your immigration status. Do you understand all of these things, sir?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
All right. Factual basis and recommendation.
On May 12th, 2023, officers were dispatched to Spine Road in reference to an intoxicated and irate male. He was causing a disturbance and needed to be removed from the Delta passenger gate. He was shouting profanity and in the presence of minors and was uncooperative and irate. And yeah. All right. The state's recommendation is to null prod counts 1 and 2 and for a $200 fine for count 3.
All right. So, Mr. Hamel, the fine for count 3 is $200. And with the surcharges is $298. Did you need give you 30 days to pay because you're not at the courthouse right now? Did you need 60 days?
30 days is fine, Judge.
All right. So, Mr. Hamel, if you would chat your email address to Miss Amanda Wright, do you know how to use the chat function?
No, I don't exactly know how to use that.
Okay. Do you
My
see
attorney
chat?
might, or I'm sorry.
Mr. Stern, do you know how to use
Yes.
the chat function? Okay.
Yeah, so who you want me to send it to?
Amanda Wright, RYTE.
I'm looking for her on.
If you do,
Is she in the? Oh, I see her. Okay. Huh? No, I thought I knew how to do this. Let's
okay,
see.
so if
New
you click on
chat.
new chat and
Yes,
then
I see.
comes
I
down,
see. Okay, I got it. Colin, what's your email address?
It's colin.hamel7@gmail.com. It should be colin.hamel7@gmail.com.
Thank you.
all right. So, sir, you're free to go at this time. Just please make sure you pay the fines and fees before the 30 days elapses or an arrest warrant could issue, okay?
Judge,
Okay, thank you very much.
Judge, one last thing. Well,
Yeah.
because he's out of state, is there a method for him to pay it online?
Yes. So when he gets his instructions, they'll include instructions about how to pay online or by phone.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mhm.
That includes
All
our
right.
business. Maybe be excused.
Yes, Mr. Hamel, Mr. Stern, thank you.
Thanks. Have a good day.
You too.
Okay, thank you.
Abraham Huerta Salcedo. Abraham Huerta Salcedo. Last call for Huerta Salcedo. All right. Any information on Mr. Huerta? Oh, the court notice was returned.
Well, state requests a bench warrant bond forfeiture.
Bench warrant bond forfeiture. All right, next is Ronnie DeWarren Jackson. Ronnie DeWarren Jackson. Ronnie DeWarren Jackson. I also have court notice was returned on that bench warrant. Next is Duncan Eric Rosby. Duncan Eric Rosby. This is a Lister Holton Dennis client. Rosby, Rosby.
Your Honor, we have attempted contact with him, no success.
All right, Rosby, bench warrant, bond forfeiture. Next is Arquelos Cortez Story. Arquelos Cortez Story. Arquelos Story. Bench warrant. All right, next is the jail calendar. So we don't have anything outstanding from the arraignment calendar. Brown was a plea, Dunlap was a plea, Gamble was a plea yesterday, Camel was a plea, Huerta Salcedo, bench warrant bond forfeiture, Jackson, bench warrant, Rosby, bench warrant bond forfeiture, and Story, bench warrant. All right, jail calendar. Ms. Tortorella, did you have something?
No, Your Honor, I'm just ready for the jail.
Oh, okay. All right. First name on the calendar is Devron Lamonte Clark.
Your Honor, our client is out on bond.
Okay, OTB. Next is Juan Michael Fletcher.
Hold on announcement, Your Honor, just waiting on the state.
All right. Next is Brandy Harris. Brandy Harris.
Judge, that's gonna be a negotiated plea today.
Okay. Joe Huggins.
Judge, that's gonna be a negotiated plea today.
Paul Fernandez Sante Gonzalez.
Your Honor, my client is pleading not guilty and waiving arraignment, a formal reading of the arraignment. We would like to be heard on bond today.
Okay. What, does he have a bond?
Yes, Your Honor, it's a total of $8,500, and we will be asking the court to reduce the amount.
Objections from the state?
Give me 1 second, please. Oh, no objection.
Okay. So, what are you proposing, Ms. Tortorella?
Your Honor, are we having a hearing right now, or?
She's just asking.
Okay.
What you want the bond.
So we would like for it to be at least 1,500 total.
And I can't hear you.
She said 1,500 total. Okay, but if we do that, then he's got to have the provision of no alcohol or illicit drugs during until the case is resolved.
That's fine, Your Honor.
All right, we can do that.
And random screens, is that right? Or no?
Yeah.
While he's out on bond?
Yep.
Okay. He doesn't have a vehicle, but I'm sure we'll figure that out. So we'll go ahead and.
Do we need to bring him out on that, Judge? We do.
Yes,
I think
please.
the court reporter, I think the interpreter is in the courtroom.
Yeah, let's bring him out. We've done this before, and I'm trying to remember how we did it with the random screens. He might just have to be monitored through probation.
All right.
All right, Mr. Sante Gonzalez. Your attorney has asked that your bond be reduced, and the court is going to reduce your bond. However, we're also putting the provision in that you're to have no alcohol or illicit drugs.
No, se lo prometo.
And you'll be subject to random screens for alcohol and drugs.
Dispuesto a que le den pruebas de drogas y alcohol de forma al azar o aleatorias.
If you violate your bond by having alcohol and drugs, then you could be returned to jail and have your bond revoked.
Por usar drogas o alcohol, a usted lo pueden traer de regreso a la cárcel y no tener fianza.
Por favor.
That is not a problem. Please.
Okay, well, Christmas holidays are coming up and people like to celebrate. So I want to make sure you're clear.
Okay.
All right. You can go back with the sheriff's office.
And Your Honor, I will send a bond modification order today. So as far as no drugs, alcohol, and random testing, how is he supposed to do
We'll
that?
do it through probation. I'll ask Mr. Austin. Just forward it to Mr. Austin also.
Okay. Hold on. Can you hold on, Your Honor?
Alashiva Weathers.
Judge, that is going to be a plea today. I do not have a recommendation from the state. But we'll have a plea likely negotiated.
Okay. All right. So, wow, that's it.
Your Honor, just back on Sante Gonzalez, when is he to report?
Well, that's what I got to work out with Mr. Austin. So he needs to be interviewed by Miss James when she comes in to interview the people with probation.
So he'll be interviewed today?
Yeah, he should be.
Okay. All right. Because I'm just gonna make sure Ms. Bermudez is gonna stick around then.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Or at least tell Miss James that he needs to be on her list. Miss James, you're hearing this, right? Thank you. All right, so let's go ahead. So Clark is OTB, Fletcher is a conference, Harris and Huggins are pleas, Sante Gonzalez is a bond reduction and a not guilty, and Weathers is going to be a plea. So do we need to go ahead and do Harris and Huggins now?
We can do that, Judge.
Okay, whoever y'all bring up, I'm fine with.
Let me start with Huggins. Can y'all bring Huggins out when you get a chance? Joe Huggins, when you get a chance.
Come.
Judge. Judge.
Yes.
I spoke with Mr. Austin. He said that that's doable and it'll just be for the screening. So he said they got it.
Thank you. All right. Is this Mr. Huggins or Mr. Harris?
Judge,
I'm sorry, Mr. Huggins, right?
Take one step to your right.
Raise your right hand for me, sir. You solemnly swear or affirm any testimony you give in this matter will be true?
Well, I'm saying truth by my heart. I don't got no road. The
She's
grown
just
man
looking
said
for a
you.
yes or
The
no.
grown man said you. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no road. Natural.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you, sir.
This book, and I don't got no to tell the truth. Just use the part of me, like my eye.
Oh, okay, so you're gonna tell the truth. Thank you. You're before the court for simple assault and disorderly conduct. You're represented by Mr. Lynch, who's with you at the podium. Case 2025 CR 10522. Mr. Lynch, what is your client pleading to the offenses before the court?
Judge, this can be a no contest plea to count two.
Any concerns?
Judge, I've spoken with Mr. Huggins. He does understand the nature of the case against him, the factual basis, and I do believe he's competent to enter a plea today.
All right. So by entering a plea of nolo to count two, count one will be no pros. You give up the right to have a trial by jury or judge. You give up the right to have the state prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. You give up the right to have the presumption of innocence in your favor. You give up the right to confront witnesses, subpoena witnesses, present testimony and evidence on your behalf, to not incriminate yourself or present evidence against yourself. And Mr. Huggins, if you're not a United States citizen, a plea of guilty or no contest could negatively impact your immigration status. Do you understand all of these things, sir?
Let me speak at all.
Hold
Now,
on, she just asked for a yes or no.
excuse me, I heard everything. I understand fully what you said, man. You know what I'm saying? I understand. I want to speak as well on that first. I definitely.
Well, hold on. Let's go ahead. Let's go by the procedure, okay?
Go ahead.
So let's go ahead and do what we need to do in order, all right?
Go ahead.
All right, thank you. Factual basis and recommendation, please, Ms. Bing.
Yes. On October 18th, 2025, Mr. Huggins made a threat against a MARTA agent while on MARTA property. The count one is no plus, but count two is disorderly. And that's 12 months to serve, 14 days credit for time served. Stay away from MARTA until January 9th, 2026, because he already has a suspension from MARTA until that date, and then no further violations of law.
All right. So 12 months to serve 14 days, credit for time served. Balance will be suspended as long as you do not go back to MARTA until January 9th of 2026, and that you have no new violations of the laws of the state of Georgia. All right?
Yes, can I speak now? Can I speak
I'm
now?
sure.
I know I got a right to speak for sure. David Court,
Yes, sir.
I definitely got a right to speak. I know that, David Court.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
One day I stayed with a model as long as I live, as long as I was there. I never spent a dime. I got $1 million. I'm investing in models. I'm spending weekly model cards and all that stuff. I never did deal with model again. They work me again as long as I was this. Now my family week, I buy a car for I let it go down. Okay, talking about, you know what I'm saying, towards the lieutenant down the penitentiary, they owe me a date out here in a sense of rest. Cause saying I did not make no stop or disrespect nobody verbally. So the airport calendar had that. My civil turn, my state turn, go see those, the audio was not saying that. And also the pictures, I didn't insult nobody. He automatically handcuffed me.
I got you, sir. Well,
Excuse me, finish, man. I'll let you finish, man. I'll give you the same courage. Please give me the courage, man. I'll give you the courage to turn and listen to what you guys say in full. I didn't say, she didn't say nothing for me. For me to respond back to her. And why would that automatically, I know apparent reason said something to her for no reason. And why he just handcuffed me and charged me assault. So I'm already know once we camera, the model get up these the visual, you know what I'm saying, the visual see that I didn't say anything. It's visual and the camera see I didn't I wasn't doing that. Why was I handcuffed? I didn't stop nobody, you know what I'm saying? So my two daughters go retrieve a model. I'm saying from the airport. It basically answers to do that cause I'm gonna have my main marshal with, you know what I'm saying, chairman men along with my attorney to make sure they do their job, get it footage over. My main man, my main chairman man, my marshal with them to make sure they turn that footage. That was the problem, they don't.
Okay.
They owe me every day help. They owe me every day help. I want my money.
I understand. So
I'm innocent. Yep, innocent. Yeah, I'm innocent. I want my money.
They dismissed the assault charge, so you're good.
Did you miss assault charge?
Yeah, it's gone.
What about every job in here? They owe me money because Lieutenant Atlanta Penitentiary.
Well, you have to do that in another court.
I deal with my lawyer. I deal with my lawyer.
Yeah.
I want my money. Yeah.
Okay.
Mine. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Mr. Huggins.
I'm done. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am. All due respect. I'm done. I can go home now?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. All right. Ms. Harris. He understood exactly what was going on. He was clear.
That's what I'm saying, Judge. Sometimes
I got you.
How many days is the Senate?
To his civil suit now, Marty in trouble.
Yeah, 14 days credit for time. So. Judge, I might have the same thing you got.
Man, it's gone through my whole house. Hi, Miss Harris.
Hi, how you doing?
Miss Harris, you back again?
Yeah, but specifically I need to start my medicine. You know, I have a mental health problem. And
Okay.
it's like, y'all won't give me my medicine. And I have somewhere to go. You know, I mean, I'm just doing me. At the same time, girl, that was a long time ago. Let it go, please. And because
Okay,
it
well,
affects me in different ways. I just want to be able to get to where I need to go, where I'm going to be presiding at in the near future. I do have an address called 235 Mill Street, apartment 102.
Well,
No,
I'm glad to hear that, Miss Harris, because I want you to have some place to go.
the
Raise
thing
your
is,
right
ma'am,
hand
Hold on,
for
wait.
me.
Listen to the judge and you get a chance to talk, okay?
Raise your right hand for me, ma'am.
yes,
You solemnly swear or affirm any testimony you give in this matter will be true.
yes, it's true.
All right. You can
I'm
put
not.
your hand down.
Listen to the judge and you'll get a chance.
You can put your hand down.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. So you're before the court on case 2025 CR 10495 for public indecency and criminal trespass. You're represented by Attorney Owen Lynch. Mr. Lynch, what does your client plead to the offenses before the court?
Guilty, Your Honor.
By entering a plea of guilty, you give up the right to have a trial by jury or judge. You give up the right to have the state prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. You give up the right to have the presumption of innocence in your favor. You give up the right to confront witnesses, subpoena witnesses, present testimony and evidence on your behalf, to not incriminate yourself. And if you are not a United States citizen, a plea of guilty or no contest could negatively impact your immigration status. Do you understand all of these things?
Ma'am, I know I'm a black female.
Hold on,
but
hold on.
look,
She asked you if
I'm
you
not-
understand something. You have to say
I do
yes or no.
understand that, but
Okay.
I want you to understand, I'm just doing me. I feel like I'm a U.S. citizen of the state, and I should be able to express how I feel on my phone and be able to go back to school and go back and get me,
Mr.
give me someone to
Lynch,
play off Martin Luther King,
I'm not sure we're tracking today.
without you trying to offend me because of a black thing. I'm
Ms.
not.
Harris,
Hold on one second.
I'm not-
I
Ms.
think the judge
Harris,
is asking me a question.
hold on for a second. Let me talk to Mr.
Oh,
Lynch for a
yes.
second, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you, ma'am. Mr. Lynch, I'm starting to have a little concern.
I understand.
It's no concern.
If maybe,
It's no concern. I'm listening to what you're saying, and I'm abiding by your rules and regulation in the United States of America.
Okay.
perhaps maybe, if they'll put Ms. Harris back in the booth.
No,
I'll have
I'm
them-
listening. I want to go ahead and proceed
No,
with
it's
the
okay.
case.
We might be able to proceed. I think the judge just wants me to take a little bit more time to talk with you, make sure that you understand what we're doing today.
You said I can go home long as I plead.
Hold on.
You said if I plead what?
How about we have another conversation and we'll get right back out here if we can, okay?
I mean, I'm just tired of the whole cop thing, ma'am. It's like I have a mind of my own.
I got you.
You're trying to stop me. That's all. I'm
Ms.
bringing.
Harris, I got you.
I know I'm very
Do
talented,
me a
but
favor,
it's okay.
cooperate with the deputy.
Okay,
It'll be better for
But
you,
I'm
okay?
not guilty,
Okay.
and I have served my time at the same time.
okay. A week, Mr. Lynch?
What'd you say?
1 week?
Perhaps, Judge. I mean, I will go. I can try to talk to her again today, but perhaps.
Yeah, we'll just reset it for a week. She is getting her medication, she said.
Yeah, that was my understanding, but yeah.
Yeah.
understand
Yeah,
the
let's give
concern.
it another week to see if she's tracking. Because she's 1 minute she's guilty, the next minute she's not guilty. That's not a plea that is competent.
I understand, Judge.
No problem. Thank you. All right, so we're waiting on Fletcher and Weathers.
Yes. You want to go ahead and do Weathers? That should be.
I sent, yeah,
I
I sent
saw
a
that.
recommendation for Weathers. I still have to take a look at Fletcher.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, we're ready on Weathers then.
Hey, can you,
Good morning, Ms. Weathers.
Good morning, ma'am. Your
Raise your
Honor.
right hand for me, ma'am. Do you solemnly swear or affirm any testimony you give in this matter will be true?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you can put your hand down, Ms. Weathers. Ms. Weathers, you're before the court on 2022 CR 00633 for Elishiva Weathers for criminal trespass. Mr. Lynch is your attorney. Mr. Lynch, what does Ms. Weathers plead to the offense before the court?
nolo contendere?
All right, by entering a plea of nolo, Ms. Weathers, you give up the right to have a trial by jury or judge. You give up the right to have the state prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. You give up the right to have the presumption of innocence in your favor. You give up the right to confront witnesses, subpoena witnesses, present testimony and evidence on your behalf, to not incriminate yourself. And if you're not a United States citizen, a plea of guilty or no contest could negatively impact your immigration status. Do you understand all of these things, ma'am?
Your Honor, could you ask the question again?
So, ma'am, do you understand your rights at this time that I've just stated to you? That you're not going to trial, you're going to enter a plea, and you're giving up the right to be considered innocent because you're going to enter a plea?
I'll enter a plea.
Answer yes.
Oh, yes, I guess I'll enter a plea. Yes, I just don't, I'm not quite understanding.
Okay, so Ms. Weathers, you're saying I'm not guilty, but I do want to enter a plea of no contest. I don't want to contest the information. Do you understand that part?
I understand that part, ma'am.
Okay, and then all of the rest of the stuff is the stuff that you would have, the rights you would have if you went to trial, but you're not going to go to trial, you're going to enter a plea. Did you understand that part?
I understand, Your Honor.
Okay, all right, Ms. Bing, factual basis and recommendation, please.
Yes, on February 5th, 2022, officers made contact with Ms. Weathers, who had been at the airport for 3 days and continued to refuse to leave the property after she was given chances to make her own arrangements and assistance to find a shelter. State's recommending 12 months to serve 7 days credit for time served.
All right. 7 days credit for time served. All right, ma'am, you can go back with the sheriff's office. You should be released today.
Just, I think, thank you, Judge. That is what we're asking the court to do. I just think on my client's behalf, she was somewhat stranded at the airport. She was depending on a ride from her sister, I believe. So from speaking to her, she didn't intend to be at the airport that long. But
I got her.
Excuse me, Your Honor. I was not at the airport for 3 days. I flew in the airport on the 4th of February, and after 12 o'clock on the 5th of February, I got arrested. I wasn't in the airport and never been in Georgia for 24 hours. That was the first time I was ever in Georgia. And I was never here for 3 days. I was only here not even 24 hours before I got arrested. It was a whole lot of people there, and I was the only one that got arrested.
I'm sorry,
only one out of maybe 50 people or more at the airport.
I'm sorry, Ms. Weathers.
Yes, ma'am, that's what happened.
I'm sorry that happened to you.
Passing there. I waited for my sister. She's my stepsister. She never showed up for me. And I kept calling the airport police. I talked to this police maybe about 8 times or more. And after I speak to her 8 times or more, I tried to leave the airport because I had money. I tried to go to the Amtrak or the bus station because they wanted me to leave. And when I got ready to walk out the door, they wouldn't let me leave and they locked me up. That's what happened, Your Honor. I don't tell no lie about it. That's what happened, because I would have took a flight out the next day, leaving back out of Georgia, but they wouldn't let me go.
I'm sorry, Miss Weathers. I apologize, and I'm sorry that that happened to you.
Mhm.
Okay,
Well, I wanted to make it clear.
I got you.
All right, so.
Okay, the last case is Fletcher.
Can I get just 2 minutes to
Sure.
review? They sent a counter offer, so I just want to review.
That's no problem.
Okay, thank you.
Your Honor,
She feels like she's trying to do something.
Yes, Ms. Tortorella?
I'm ready to make an announcement on behalf of Mr. Fletcher.
Okay,
We are moving forward with a non-negotiated plea.
okay. So, Mr. Fletcher, raise your right hand for me. You solemnly swear or affirm any testimony you give in this matter will be true?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. You're before the court on 2025 CR 10496 for criminal trespass. You're represented by Attorney Tortorello. Ms. Tortorello, what does your client plead to the offense before the court?
He pleads guilty, Your Honor.
All right, by entering a plea of guilty, sir, you give up the right to have a trial by jury or judge. You give up the right to have the state prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. You give up the right to have the presumption of innocence in your favor. You give up the right to confront witnesses, subpoena witnesses, present testimony and evidence on your behalf, to not incriminate yourself. And if you're not a United States citizen, a plea of guilty or no contest could negatively impact your immigration status. Do you understand all of these things?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, factual basis recommendation, please.
Yes, ma'am.
On October 22nd, at the MARTA station, officers made contact with Mr. Fletcher, who's observed there. He said he was at the end of the line, and if he wanted to continue to travel, officers said that Mr. Fletcher was at the end of the line. If he wanted to continue to travel, then he would need to exit the station and tap his breeze card. But Mr. Fletcher advised that he was not leaving the station and that officers could take him to Clayton County Jail. The state has recommended 12 months to serve 80 days with credit for the time he served. At this, I thought it was 25 days he's already served. I can recount that. The state has recommended that based on several criminal trespass convictions. And the most recent was at 60 days. It did not make sense to the state to go down from that. And so that was the logic behind that.
Your Honor, defense is asking for 12 months to serve, 41 days credit for time served, balance suspended.
Okay. Does he have a place to go once he leaves the jail?
Yes, ma'am. 534 Ontario Avenue, Southwest Atlanta, Georgia, 30310. I live with my mother, Eloise Glee.
Okay.
And that's Fulton County, Southwest 303.
I got you. How much has he already done, Ms. Tortorella?
41 days, Your Honor, and within those 41 days, my client has been assaulted by another inmate. He's been stabbed in the eye and his teeth have been knocked out. So we were asking for credit for time served. He does have a pending VOP up before Judge Malone, and we're also asking, Your Honor, if you could contact Judge Malone so he can get on his next available calendar immediately so he can be heard for this VOP.
Okay. So I'll give him 12 months, 41 days credit for time served, balance suspended as long as he has no new violations of the laws of the state of Georgia. Basically because it doesn't seem safe to leave him in there too much longer. And I'll send a email to Judge Malone and tell her that I have him on my calendar and he's a VOP for her.
Do you need the case number, Your Honor?
Yes, please.
It's 2025 CR 02022. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, no problem. All right, you can go back with the sheriff's office, Mr. Fletcher. What's Mr. Fletcher's first name?
Juan Michael.
Oh, okay. Thank you. All right, I sent it. All right, anything else?
Not on behalf of defense, Your Honor.
All righty. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Thank you.
All righty.